We are Today's Dental Consulting. We specialize in exclusively working with practices that are transitioning to or using open dental. This is our niche and we understand it inside and out. However, we are completely independent and have no affiliation with open dental. We do not receive any compensation from open dental. Just like you, we are users who pay for their support services. Over the last 10 years, we've helped hundreds of offices nationwide, general practitioners and specialists, to optimize their workflows and grow their practices with open dental. The purpose of this video is to show you how you can do an end-of-year email blast using features of open dental to try and get patients back in so they don't lose their insurance benefits on December 31st. Just to be clear, open dental is not going to do the email blast for you. We're going to have to use an outside service for that. However, we're going to get the information we need from within open dental. One of the sort of problems with open dental is they don't have any salespeople out there that are telling you about the latest and greatest open dental features. So there's lots of third parties that do add-ons for open dental when maybe you really don't need them. You can do it within open dental yourself. And this is sort of an example of that. So we're going to use open dental's e-services and specifically the web scheduling for new and existing patients to set up open dental so when we send out our email, patients can simply click on a link and go and create their own appointment. This is really easy for patients, and so they tend to do it. What? Let the patients make their own appointments? No way. That's what I said too. But stay tuned here. I think I can show you something that really will work and work very well and not screw up your appointment book. If I want to send out this email blast, and the nice thing is we can totally control the patients who are going to get this email. So we could include or exclude patients based on their insurance, based on the last time they were in the office, any different criteria. Anyway, when the patients get this and they click on that link in yellow there, it's going to take them to the web scheduling page. So yes, we've seen them before because these are existing patients. Going to put in first name, last name, and birth date so open dental knows who they are. And then it's going to allow them to select the type of appointment. In this case, we only have an end-of-year consultation. That says, okay, let's view the openings. And we can see we've got lots of openings in there on the 16th, lots of different times. Okay, so we say, go ahead, let's schedule this appointment. Now what it's going to do is make sure it knows who that patient is and the patient really wants to make that appointment. So it asks for some verification, either by email or text. So there we go. It said it booked the appointment. And if we look over there on the far right, we can see that there's the appointment that Donald Duck made up there. All right, so this is very versatile. Now I have a whole column set up here for Dr. Test, but you don't have to do it this way. We can use any other existing columns. So let's go back again. This time we'll put in another patient. This is test. Do the same thing. Look at end of year consultation. And now you see that 8 o'clock is not there anymore because there's a patient that took that appointment. And so I have other times in there, but I don't have the 8 o'clock appointment. So if I go back here and look again, you'll notice not only is the 8 o'clock gone, but where's the 12 o'clock? Because there was time in the schedule, at least in that column, for a 12 o'clock patient, but it's not offering that time. And that's because the doctor already is booked over there. We can see him in the column. We can also see him in the provider column. So open dental is very smart. It does not double book providers. So I'm going to do the same thing again. But what happened to all my morning appointments in there, my available slots that I used to have? Well, when I look back in the appointment book, you can see you didn't see me do this, but I put in a blockout in there for the morning. So it's only going to look at availability in the afternoon. It's only going to offer patients afternoon appointments on this particular day. So let's change this a little bit. So I'm going to go into the e-services here, and we'll go into our existing patients. Now, instead of not showing availability in that blockout time, I'm only going to show availability in the blockout time. So you can see it's very versatile here. So now we're going to do the same thing again. And this time, when we're looking for available slots, it's only going to show the times that we have in the blockouts. So this is very versatile. We can either exclude blockouts, or we can only allow showing appointments in those blockouts. And we can do it with multiple columns here as well. I've got just one column, but you can do multiple columns. So I was wrong when I used to think I didn't want the patients to be able to schedule their own appointments. Using e-services and the web scheduling for existing patients is very effective, and it makes your end-of-year email blast to get patients to use that insurance before it expires much more effective, because it's so easy for patients to schedule that appointment. And they can schedule 24/7. So not just when you're in the office. We're not 9 to 5 anymore when it comes to scheduling appointments. So I put some resources in the description below this video. One is the email, which you could certainly use, is not copyrighted. The query to create the list. It's an open dental query, but then you can massage it to limit it to certain people with certain insurance, or eliminate people that have another kind of insurance, or how long it's been since they've been in the office. So all sorts of things you can do with that. Campaign Monitor is the service that we use to do the email blast, because they're easy to use, they're inexpensive. You can do one blast at a time. You don't have to set up for a monthly fee. And then there's also in the description a link to other web scheduling videos that we've done. If you would like help implementing these strategies, or want to learn more about how using Open Dental can improve your practice, contact us. That's what we do. You can click on the link at the top of our web page, todaysdentalconsulting.com, in order to schedule a free consultation.